What's up, YouTube? I'm back again with another video, and this is a very simple tutorial that I'm going to demonstrate to you. And what I want to show you today is how you can change your background, or rather your backdrop, from being plain to at least create some fancy patterns from your background, and you stop having very boring and very plain backgrounds. So basically, in this image I shot it last year. It's all close to 1 year now, and I really like the outcome. But as you can see, the background is way too plain, and I just want us to try and change the background and see what we can achieve. So kindly subscribe if you haven't, like and comment, and please don't even forget to click on that notification bell down there. So kindly just take your minute and subscribe. I'd really appreciate. So let's jump straight to the video. So this is our image, as you can see. And number one thing you're going to do on your keyboard, press Ctrl J or Command J, and then the next thing you're going to do is you go download. There are a lot of images on Google, depending on the kind of background you want to work with. So you just go type, you can type maybe something like textured background, a fancy background, something of the sort, just depending on what you like. So for me, there is an image, there is a background I already downloaded for the purpose of this video, and this is what I'm going to use. So after downloading it, you just drag it on top of your image, and here it is. Once you're here, you can just rotate it, or you can just come here and on the angles here and type 90 degrees, and then it turns. So you drag it using your mouse, drag it until it fits your image. We put it to exactly 90 degrees. There we go. Now it's fitting our image. So you have to, the next thing you do, disable it, and then come to your layer 1, the duplicated layer, go to select, and then select subject. But then there are various ways of selecting your images, but this method that I'm using, Photoshop does it for you automatically, because manually selecting these images at times is so hard. So but for studio pictures, it's way too easy. Photoshop can do it for you perfectly, as you can see in this one. So after you've selected it, you can now enable your background, the downloaded one, that is. Then you select that layer. Then the next thing you do is create a mask, and there we go. But now you can see the textures or the background that we downloaded as applied on the model instead of the background. So what do? You invert it. How do you invert it? Control I on your keyboard or Command I, and there we go. What's the next thing you do? Select the mask, this one here. After you select it, let's go to the blending options here, and then now what we'll use is either multiply, color burn, or linear burn, depending on which one works for you. But for this image, let me use multiply, and there we go. The next thing you do, you can see the intensity is way too high. What are we going to do? We're just going to reduce the opacity to something like just something, I think I'll leave it at 20. 20 is perfect for me because I don't want it to be too visible. So this is the before and this is the after. The before and after, I think you can see. But then let me take my opacity to 100 again. I think maybe you can also go to filter, blur, and then Gaussian blur. Just trying to play around with the intensity. Then increase your, oh sorry, while you want to use the Gaussian blur, you don't select the mask, you select the background now. Yeah, the layer that we downloaded, the background. Go to filter, blur, then Gaussian blur, then just increase it gradually. If it were me, I would leave it at 30. But you notice this gives us two different images that are way too different. In reducing the opacity and using the Gaussian blur they give you different results. So, but both are okay, both are good. I like them. So depending on what you would wish to achieve, that's upon you. But I would not want it to apply until here, the background, on the surface here, down here. So I'll just go take my brush, then my foreground color should be black because black always hides. Yeah, you just, on your keyboard you just click X and you toggle between the background and the foreground. So there we go. And then you just brush, because I don't want it to apply the background on the surface rather. Then there we go. It's as simple as that. That's the, at least you now have a very nice image that doesn't have a boring background. Compare this to this to this. Which one would you choose? Definitely this. So that's it for today, and maybe see you in the next video. Thanks for your time, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.